It is high time. It is urgent. We must act now. This is what we hear from all parts of the world. Concerns are increasing about food security, malnutrition and water scarcity, with a growing world population only likely to worsen the situation. The alarming trend of land degradation is the major factor in all of these challenges of development. The continent of Africa imports food worth more than $30 billion every year, instead of producing it on its own land. At the same time, international investors are acquiring millions of hectares around the world for agricultural production. Why is that? Because we're facing increasing food prices due to production in agriculture not meeting the demand. However, there's some good news. Managing our land in a way as to safeguard soil fertility, maintain global forest cover, and manage water resources sustainably has become a priority once again, particularly in the developing world. Governments in Africa, Asia and Latin America have turned their attention to agriculture and better forest management as a major force for development and poverty reduction. The international community is in support, and there's one major shift today. Small-scale farmers, particularly in Africa, are making the headlines. Rural families are becoming major assets to development, and rural areas are the new target for investments. This year, the World Day to Combat Desertification is celebrated, underscoring a new message, namely that it is good business for all forms of agriculture and forest tenure, be it large or small scale. 2011 is the International Year of Forests, addressing degraded forest lands and the depletion of our global forest cover. To stop desertification and land degradation worldwide and to keep our soils alive is no longer an isolated environmental concern. It is an economic challenge which must be tackled head-on. Good practices in agricultural production and the achievement of food sovereignty in developing countries is key to resolving many economic and social challenges. Sustained water management and sound forest management would be one important outcome, but poverty reduction and sustainable livelihoods must top our list of targets for development in Africa, Asia and Latin America. Healthy land is and remains the foundation of sustainable livelihoods. The first prerequisite for development is good food, water and a healthy environment. We need to invest. We need to invest into infrastructure, education and health to make rural areas more attractive. We need to invest into landscape restoration, and we need to invest into the capacity of rural people to manage their land in a way that keeps the soil fertile and increases the harvests. Desertification and land degradation is first and foremost a man-made phenomenon, and we are called upon to stop it. Governments and non-governmental organizations, the international community and the United Nations, as well as the private sector with its farming communities and its farmers' associations. It is time to invest in our joint future by taking swift action to fight desertification and land degradation and to transform rural livelihoods.